I really think that digital skill is the way. If you have digital skills, you have personal brand, then you know how to manage your finances. Trust me, you will be successful. Trust me, this is my opinion, that when I mean digital skills, you don't need to have one skills in today's market. Whether you're an entrepreneur, whether you're a sales guy, whether you're a marketing person, or whatever industry you find yourself in, you need to back it up with digital skills. I am a living example, okay? Because I'm a sales guy and also I'm an entrepreneur, and the way the market is going now, trust me, if you don't have digital skills, you cannot be able to involve in anything. Let me give you another example. Salesman, right? So I've been going out to market, talking to people. Do you know, per day, maybe I can only able to see 10 clients. These are just potential clients, and maybe sometimes I can only able to close 2, because at least I have able to go in my skills, and the remaining can be a follow-up. But let's take it back. Let's use the internet. Then in the internet, I can sit conveniently in my home or in the office or wherever I choose to work and message hundreds of people per day. Hard work, consistently. I can able to get at least 50 leads, and in that 50 leads, I can able to close like 20 clients all online. Okay, so I want to be specific about digital skills. Okay, I really don't want to keep this video long. Digital skills can be copywriting. Okay, it can be AI prompt engineering. It can be software development. It can be data analytics. It can be social media management and strategies, because you need to back too. It can be software development, yet still is good. Whatever skill is, it can even be, you can even be a ghostwriter. Okay, with all these skills, wherever you have your job or whatever, you can able to make some money online. You understand? And also, let's talk about the second thing, which is personal brand. Personal brand, I believe, is the future, because now in the job market, the world is like a global now. You understand? When you make a post, just an ordinary person, you can make a post, but you don't know at the back end, a multi-millionaire might read in your post. A CEO, owner of multiple companies might read in your post. A manager might read in your post. A lot of people might be reading your post. Let's say you want to be known for this particular thing. We talk about it all the time. So before you know it, you'll become an expert in that area. Even if you don't have that much experience, but as long as you're able to put yourself out there and talking about it, then people are going to see you as an expert and a trustworthy person in that area. Let's be clear here. All of us have our identity in our areas. They must know us for 1 or 2 things, right? That you are doing. Okay, so bring it back online. What is your manifesto? When I mean manifesto, I'm not talking about politics. What is your manifesto online? What's this one thing that you want people to know about you online? That's what it comes about, personal branding. Okay, then with all this, okay, let's say now you got the skills, now you got clients, you start working, you start making money. This leads me to the third thing I want to talk about, which is very, very important, which is I've been documenting here. Personal finance is very, very important. You really, really need to learn how to manage your money. You really need to learn how to project, how to track your money. If you don't know all those skills, if you don't know how you can track your money, how can you measure how much money you are spending per month? If you don't know how to make a budget, how can you able to save? How can you able to invest? So this may be, you will only be like a slave working for money 24/7 of your life. You work month end, or you have a contract, the contract end, they pay you, you spend it all. You go back, cycle, repeat over and over and over and over. So wherever you're watching this from, just know I'm actually making this video just to share with you personally the things I believe is right for all of us. Personally, the things I've been coming across in my journey day-to-day life, I have been broke several times. When I mean several times, I can even go days without food. It's not because I lack ways to get money. Yes, I have support from my big brother, because if you are watching this, I moved from Sierra Leone to Ghana, and I also have 1 or 2 ways to make money. I told you guys in the beginning of this video, I'm a salesperson. I can able to go somewhere and sell something and get commissions there. But whenever I earn money, before you know it, I spend it all. Then tomorrow I go broke again. Now I start looking for a way to make money. So this has been a roller coaster in my life until a few months ago, like 3 months now. So I decided to fix it. Decided to start tracking everything that I spend per day. Go over my finances per month. Today, the 31st, I started it. So I'm about heading somewhere when I come back home. I'm about heading somewhere when I came back home. I will go through my finances. I see how I spend, because this money I've already started it. Like, I check the overall how much I spend in the month. I want to see the loopholes, the things that I did with my money, so I will not make that same mistake in the coming months, June. So just know personal finance is very, very important. I created this channel actually to document my journey, talk about my stories, talk about my businesses, the things that I go through on a day-to-day basis. But this is one of my biggest problems right now. My finances is poor, very, very poor. Let's say if you are writing an exam, when F9, let me put it F9. When I'm moving from F9, maybe I'll be E8. Understand? So it's really, really important. Okay, so let me just do a recap. It's really important to get digital skills these days. I know some of you might watching this, maybe you are already a student, or maybe you are working, maybe you have some old type skill or whatever, but you have to try to learn something. At least you can back up what you already know to something that is moving. You understand? And secondly, you have to start building your personal brand. Yes, I just started. I didn't even have followers yet, but I believe now I'm beginning to be confident more in camera than when I started it before. So you have to really, really start building your personal brand. Whether you use a text form like your X, texting, writing some tweets or stuff, or whether you use a video like this. I like YouTube. The reason why I like YouTube, because through YouTube I was able to learn how to start talking to camera better. You see, when you check my first video, and this is I think my 8th video, you will see some slight changes. Okay, so imagine I did like 30 video, I will upgrade, like things maybe change the way I talk to camera. By the time YouTube starts showing my video out there, then I'm already at least able to get the skills, because these are something that you improve on the go. So it's very, very important. So if whatever, I think personal brand only related to if you're a niche, even if you're an entrepreneur, or whatever niche you are, or whatever field of study you are, you need to try to build something for yourself. So that is really, really important. And I just want to share my thoughts with you guys as I'm heading somewhere. So see you on the next video. Bye bye.